Hey everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the Dayan Zhanchi. You can get this cube at this store right here, so let's get right into the review. Alrighty, so let's check out the box and the card that came with the cube. So here we have, the goose, Mr. Bao, another goose, a little sneak peek of the awesome cube. And on the top you have a mixture between the corner piece and the edge piece right here, as you can see. And then at the bottom, don't eat this. So yeah. When you open up the cube, or when you open up the box, sorry, you see another sneak peek of the pieces, I guess you can say. Then you get the famous Dayan Zhanchi. You also get a card and Chinese characters on the front. And then here we have information about the cubes that Dayan has made. So yeah, that's what came with the cube. Before I start this review, I just want to let you know that I did the 48-point edge mod on my Zhanchi. So you can see, you do not have those wings right here. Let me zoom in so you can see. So that will affect the speed of the cube. Alrighty, let's check out the speed of this cube now. The speed of this cube, when you first get out of the box, is like no other 3x3 that you get out. You don't have to do too much to it. But, of course, I did a lot to this, so it can be to the T perfect. That was a T-perm. Y-perm. So it's very, very nice in speed right out of the box. Very smooth. You do get this kind of smooth but bumpy feel to it because of the wings that were on the cube. But once you take those off, it just becomes 10 times smoother. So yeah. Corner cutting on this, I have it at a pretty tight tension just so it doesn't pop too much. So let me show you. So right in this area. First corner cutting. And basically there's not too much locking up because of the superb corner cutting ability and reverse corner cutting. So naturally, if you get the perfect tension, the perfect lube, perfect amount of lube I should say, and perfect speed, then essentially you will have no lockups whatsoever. Turning on this. After you do the 48-point edge mod, you get this much smoother feel to it than what you would have gotten without the 48-point edge mod. So without the 48-point edge mod, it's much more clicky than what it is right now. This one's much smoother than it was before. If you'd like to check out first impressions, if you'd like to check out what it was right in the beginning, then please check out my first impressions video of this. So, yeah. Stickers on these are normal Dayan stickers. They do look much brighter on the normal white cube, I should say. Here's the exact same stickers on the black Guhong. Same shades, but it looks much brighter for some reason in person. just much easier to recognize. So yeah. Size, I have here with me 3 cubes. 3 other cubes, I should say, right here. And they are all the same size. Yep, all the same size. If you'd like me to do measurements, please leave a comment section. Please leave a comment in the comment section below so I can give you the exact measurements of the cube. Compared to other cubes that I have, it is definitely the best. The reason is F2, very smooth. It tends to lock up and pop a little bit more than I'd like to, than I like it to. And something about it I don't necessarily love it. I like the feeling of it. Turning is pretty nice. Just can't seem to speed cube with it too well. Rubik's Cube, it's just a Rubik's Cube. You can't do too much about that. So it's not going to be any better than the Zhanchi. Guhong. I love the Guhong. Problem with this is it's an older version, so it's not as good. I'd like to get a newer Guhong. But the thing is, I did switch out the core and the screws. They used to be black screws, and they used to be kind of a clear, opaque core than this is. Anyway, translucent, sorry, not opaque, sorry. I apologize. This just seems to be a little bit more sluggish than my Zhanchi. But this is my backup speed cube, so if you have a new Guhong, I'd say it can live up to a Zhanchi, but older one, not as much. Comparing my averages, I have my best average is 1864. I understand it's bad, but yeah. And with the Guhong, it was like 2012. So, dropping 2 seconds with the Zhanchi is pretty nice. Plus, it just looks better on Cubemania, having an 1864 average than a 2012. So yeah. So right now I will go into a quick single solve with this and my Guhong. Furthermore, with the averages, if you'd like to see a comparison, I will do Dayan Zhanchi average and a Dayan Guhong average later in this weekend. So yeah. Is this recommended? I'd recommend this only to people sub 25 average, really. It's not the best for anyone who's like 30 seconds and above, or even 25 seconds above, because it can be overpowering. I still find it overpowering to actually use sometimes, but I've kind of learned to adapt to it and to its speed. Sorry about that. And so you can kind of control it now, but sometimes it can overpower you. If you can't do a movement as fast as you think you can, then just don't get this. Be a long time before you can get this, probably. Just saying. This cube is probably for you if you are averaging under 25 seconds, as I said. You can do great finger tricks, you know. you're trying to get to that speed cubing range, but you just can't seem to, and you feel like your cube is one of the problems. You also have to feel like you can control this cube. I've wanted to actually learn how to control it, so it's really nice after that. Yeah, it's more of a keyword thing. You just have it's the keyword, not the cube. So yeah, that's a Frost quote. So yeah, really nice cube. So should you get the Dayan Zhanchi? Personally, I think it's a great cube for, just if you're a really good speed cuber, 25 seconds lower, you know. It is the world record cube, I guess you could say. It holds world record average and single, 566 and 7 something. I don't know. But yeah, overall it's a great cube. You just have to, learn how to control it. If you can't really control it, then, it's not necessarily the best thing in the world. So yeah, over 25 seconds, I'd stay in the Guhong, Ghost Hand, one of those cubes, not as overpowering than the Zhanchi, as I said before. Because, it can rule you, and you're supposed to rule it. So, yeah. Any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So, if you want more videos, hit this button right here. Check out my channel below that. Check out my last video up there. It should always be up there. If I ever really point somewhere else, it's going to be over here. So yeah, I don't know why I do that. So yeah, always subscribe. Thanks so much for watching this, guys.